And welcome back, Saints Gaming, as we are getting ready here for our second game of this match against Calamity in the Aegis Champions League. That first game was unfortunately rough for St. Clair.
Yeah,
I think the early game plan was so there. It was so there.
so
League
there,
was
bro.
scaling, man. League was scaling so hard, but the little bait and switch that Calamity had against them, focusing Ricky as much as they did, as we were talking about, trying to make him not be able to play the game and not be able to scale on the Aatrox himself,
Yeah,
really hurt St. Clair as they went into the late game, as Calamity's pack mentality was insane. And St. Clair themselves, unfortunately, overstepping, going too far in some team fights. As we saw a bit earlier in the game, St. Clair, they got overconfident. They overstayed their welcome, unfortunately, and the Ambessa damage was insane.
yeah,
As I think we are getting a replay here of that fight that I'm talking about. Yeah, this fight in the River League absolutely popping the Jacks as the Oriana and Ambessa are forced to back up, but they turn it around again. And yeah, Calamity winning this fight in this situation is just an insane spot to be in,
Yeah.
and such an unfortunate loss for St. Clair. But what are you thinking? Going into game 2, man, what are you thinking?
I think honestly, not gonna lie, like I said, the league picking Mel is actually good on early. Okay, that's okay. But at the same time, they just forgot Ricky in here. Like,
Yeah.
look at Ricky's stats in here right now.
As we've seen the stats here, Ricky unfortunately going 4.76. Maddie himself 5.75. Flocon, unforeseen 1.5 and 5. Lig himself, as you were saying, getting so many kills in that early game, 12.5 and 3. And Miracle, we saw his assists from way downtown in spawn. We saw
Yeah.
those ults, but
He has
Calamity,
like a lot of good save, but at the same time, like save won't do anything in here at this point. Like,
Calamity
if you don't
looking a
have
lot
that-
more even in their stats. We see the Ambessa top as well, having 12 assists.
Yeah.
She got so involved. Loney in that mid going 6-1 and 16. And Draven Baka himself 6-9 and 8. Wow, Calamity, they were together. They were together.
Like-
Sometimes as 2, 3, 4, just jumping 1 or 2 St. Clair players, getting
Yeah.
those impact kills. Yes, Lig himself got a lot, but they weren't as impactful as the kills that Calamity got in that mid to late game.
And yeah, we talk about Trey Dog in here as well. Like, I can see like how like he knows how to play Ambessa so much. Like,
Oh, yeah.
he wants to find like Mel here. Like just grab Mel here at this point. Like, it's game for them. Like, other St. Clair players not gonna do anything in here. And at the same time, Ricky was like gap as well, gold gap, item gap. Like,
Yeah.
they know that. Like, they know that would happen. So they just take Mel and then like move to one another, and then it's game for them. So
Yeah. Yeah, Calamity had some crazy zoning and team fights. So we're seeing some replays here. Even this 2v2 with the Ambessa, the movement, absolutely insane. Even 1 HP to Miracle here goes
Yeah.
back in with the Oriana assist. Yeah, it's... Leg himself having a little bit of a pretty good game, I would
Yeah.
say, but was not enough. We might see him switching over to a little bit more of a traditional bot laner, some ADC action. Could see him on that Ashe, maybe an Ezreal as he played it last week.
yeah, I
And
think
he did get
we're
banned
gonna see that,
but this
those-
game, but it's okay.
Yeah, so I mean, as much as we like to see that, but at the same time, if Calamity knows how to target ban Ricky as well, like if Ricky's having a hard time in here, like it's gonna be rough for St. Clair because okay, like League is doing good on each hero, but if Ricky's hero is like having a hard time in here, like it's gonna be rough for late game because ADC Mel on early game, like I said, it's good, but doing on late game, like you can see like how much health he can just like do damage in here at this point. And
Hmm.
yeah, it's just yeah, we might see like a good all Ash in here, honestly, if we're gonna play like late game. Like honestly, Ash is good.
Hmm. I think more traditional ADC or bot laner
Or
with
maybe Vayne.
Vayne. Ooh, Vayne would not be bad, honestly. For the second game, Vayne wouldn't be bad.
Or like I said,
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it, man. Don't say it. Wait. Since Nico already got picked, we're in Fearless. He is not able to be played again in this series. So we
huh?
won't be seeing your high damage dealing Nico, but we're looking
What?
here at our Saints. Walked in on something. Walked in on something. They might be doing a little quick review on that game, maybe see what went wrong, what they can bring into game 2, and try and be able to win it for themselves. But I think St. Clair still have a very good chance to win this series and
Yeah.
take it 2-1, just because of the fact how they played that early game. If they were able to recognize earlier that Ricky and Flocon were having a little bit of a hard time in their lanes, I think they could have stabilized much easier, and letting Lig swap lanes earlier. I think letting Lig swap lanes earlier, low key, could have been effective, because you were saying in that early game,
Yeah.
that Mel damage is crazy, and like obviously knows his combos, so he was getting tons of damage and absolutely melting so many champions. If he was able to meet that Smolder maybe in the top lane when Smolder swapped over from bot to top earlier, honestly would not have been crazy bad for St. Clair.
Yeah, honestly, if they saw that as well, like you said, like swap early, I think somehow like maybe a little bit in there, like they could probably have a little chance. But at the same time, seeing Calamity's champions pick in here, like I don't know, it's kind of rough to tell that. Like they
Yeah.
have like good, bad early, yeah, champions, but at the same time, all their heroes like are late game for late game.
Oh yeah, we
So-
were talking about it going into game 1, but their champ select was interesting.
Yeah.
It was definitely very, very interesting. But yeah, no, they made the absolute best of it, and they made it work for sure. But what do you think? What are you thinking for the second game? What do you think Calamity could play? We could see some
Honestly?
Cassante, honestly. I was talking about how Trey, their top laner, is like a real Cassante main, and St. Clair didn't ban it that first game. They might have been a little caught off guard by St. Clair not banning the Cassante, and didn't want to pick it early in case St. Clair just went full on countering him. But I don't know. We'll see. But what are you thinking, Miguel?
I don't know, like it's gonna be interesting, honestly, because for me, for Ricky is confident. Like even he played against Cassante, his own good hero as well. He has like good, decent champions as well to like counter Cassante at that point. So I don't worry about Cassante that much. But at the same time, we should be worried, because if they do pick Cassante in second match and Calamity just banned like all the counter for Cassante in here, like it's gonna be
Yeah.
rough. So
It'll definitely be a little rough, but not too crazy. No,
Yeah,
I don't think it'll be rough enough, like not nearly rough enough to just stomp. But yeah, we definitely need to put some more thought into our gameplay there.
yeah, I think I don't know. Like Ricky was like okay, like he was like doing okay. He's just like doing good in his lane. Like
He was doing his job.
He was
As I
doing his
saying.
job,
As
like-
I was saying, he was doing his job, being
was
that
good.
rock that the team needed him to be. But yeah,
yeah, but at the same time, like what Calamity just did is like bully him, and like we can see that like at least 15 minutes like keep bullying Ricky in here, and we can see Ricky keeps on dying. So it's hard to like see that, and we can, like I said, we see at this point, Miracle can like just roam around, help Ricky in here, but at the same time, Miracle can't do anything that much in here because they're all in there like they're play. Calamity's just playing for by packs here.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to like just roam around. And then when you go in the bush, you see four champions from Calamity and they're diving you. So I was like, I don't know. Like Ricky was doing good in here. Like